Let's do some de-influencing. I have spent a ton of money on mascaras this year, and I don't want you to have to waste your money on ones that you don't need. Here they are. Aren't we always hunting for the holy grail mascara? Well, I know I am, and right now I'm sitting here with false eyelashes on because I still haven't found it. So I'm going to start with the tubing ones. I have realised that tubing mascaras are definitely for me. I can't stand panda eyes, and no matter what other mascara I try, unless it's tubing, that's what I end up with. First up is Lime Life by Alcone. Now, this was a lovely tubing mascara. It's their Tunnel Vision tubing mascara. The only thing was the brush was a little bit dense for me. I found it difficult to get into the roots of my tiny lashes, but this one was actually a really, really lovely tubing mascara. Then the Zoeva Ula Lash. Now, I did really like this for a long time. Look how tiny the bristles are on that. I found the brush on that was brilliant because it got right into the roots of my lashes. The only thing that stopped me using this too much and buying it again and again, I don't think it's good for my lashes. Prime Lash by Prime Prometics. I've got two of these. That's a good sign. I'm going to show you this one here. This is the brown one. This is a lovely, lovely mascara. Look at the tiny, tiny bristles on that brush there. And the brown is really, really flattering. It's quite hard to find a brown mascara, but the brown on that is lovely. And I do really, really like this mascara. Great ingredients in here for mature lashes, and love the fact that you've got various colours to choose from. Number one is still the one that I actually started with before I went and wasted my money on all those other things. It is the Rumi Cosmetics, the Volume Care Plus, their tubing mascara. Honestly, for shorter lashes, that brush is fantastic. You get right into the roots, it pulls it through beautifully. And of course, being tubing, it doesn't smudge. And this is formulated for mature lashes. And I do think that the peptides in those types of mascaras really serve us well when we get a little bit older. Non-tubing, let's see how we got on with these. So first up is the Illamasqua Mascara. Don't even know why I've still got this. I'm surprised it's not in the bin. It was just absolutely garbage for my lashes. The brush is way too big, but it just didn't do anything for me. Rubbish. Then we've got the Charlotte Tilbury Push-Up Lashes. I didn't mind this when I first started. I do love the brush. Look how tiny that is, like a comb. Teeny weeny little bristles on it. Loved it. But it just kind of failed to wow me. It didn't wow me. It didn't make me want to buy it again. It was okay, average. This one is the Kiko Maxi Mod. And again, look how tiny, tiny that little brush is there. Really good for short lashes. However, I just felt it was a bit smudgy. If this had been tubing, I'd have loved it, but it's not. This one is the Delilah Intense Buildable Volumizing Mascara. Really lovely mascara. Tiny, tiny, again, tiny brush, which is really good if your lashes are short. And I actually really do like this one. It's just that it's not tubing, which makes me not use it every day. This one is the Delilah Definitive Mascara. Now you'll see the difference in the brush. Way too big for me. My lashes are just not long enough. That is a lovely mascara. If you've got long lashes, I do not have long lashes. Not for me. And then finally, it is the Refy. Now, I was heavily influenced by online adverts, as lots of us are, and I was so excited about getting this because look at the shape of that brush. How cool is that? So the idea is that it's going to be the right shape to go right into the root of your lashes and pull them up, and you're going to have the biggest, longest, fluffiest lashes ever. However, the trouble with this is it does not fit my eye. My eye is too small, and there's even worse when I'm putting it on the bottom lashes because I'm hitting off my skin and I'm getting black blobs on my face, and the disappointment was real. It is just, I mean, it's a lovely mascara when you get it on your lashes, but for me, nah, maybe I'm just too old. Maybe my eyes are just too small. This is a definite no from me. It is worth pointing out though that most of these are not the kind of off-the-shelf mascaras because I have got very sensitive eyes. I'm trying to preserve the pathetic little lashes that I have, and so a lot of the cheaper brands are not good for my eyes, and so I rarely buy from the likes of Boots or TikTok Shop. But I would love to know what you're using. If I've missed one, if that holy grail is out there and you have it and you think I'd like it, do let me know.